you showed me this particular I think expression, right? Like the teachers have to show you a gun or point a gun and ask you to come and speak in front of an audience, isn't it? So you were explaining
Yeah,
that point multiple times, suddenly because you are not getting the word forcefully. So
yeah,
children are
yes, yes, yes,
forcefully, isn't it? Forcefully
yes,
asked
yes.
to come and talk in front of an audience. So the word was forcefully. Now what happens is that if we don't get a word suddenly, we feel that we need to explain it multiple times so that the listener will understand our point. So that tendency is
Yeah,
there for you. That is just because of certain words. Another one, you said children as they grow older, they will start developing. So what you meant is that children will gradually develop these skills. Gradually was the word that you were looking for. Okay. Did you go through today's topic? It's interesting. It's a very general topic and very relevant. Did you go through it?
yeah, yeah. I just skimmed through it. Yeah,
Hmm. Right. What is the topic? Education.
it's about education. Yeah,
Right. Are you comfortable telling me your educational background?
yeah. No, no, no problem. I'm mathematics graduate.
You're a mathematics
I've done.
graduate.
Yes.
Oh, the brainy fellow. Hmm. Mathematics used to be the most toughest subject for me. Right. Please continue. You were saying,
But
telling me something?
if you practice it well, then mathematics must be your favorite one, because uh, it will give you immense pleasure when you clear the, or you solve the questions of mathematics one by one, and you will feel that, yeah, I'm able to solve each and every question of mathematics so easily, because once you do practice, you'll have that this thing, uh, happiness within you. You may start feeling good.
Right. And not only that, it's possible to get a full score for mathematics paper, unlike other subjects, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Uh,
but
Very right.
but I never used to get full score.
because we have that mindset that mathematics is generally what we think is one of the toughest subject
Hmm.
that we studied. So that is why only it is only because of our mindset, I think. The
I
mindset that we
disagree.
develop over the period of time.
I disagree. See, as children, I strongly believe, even if it is language, if we have a strong
Mhm,
foundation while we are small,
mhm,
during the kindergarten,
mhm,
not kindergarten, let's say elementary school, if we have a strong
mhm,
foundation, it's definitely an added advantage by the time we reach high school and learn the concepts of mathematics, geometry, and all those things. My foundation itself was so weak. But my
okay.
foundation in terms of the language was so good. The teachers who taught me the languages were so good.
Mhm.
But in terms of mathematics, it's not was not so great. I hope they're not listening to this. Mm,
Okay.
right,
It's
right.
yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. It's more of what kind of teacher you get during your
Initial days,
this
childhood days.
initial period. Yeah, initial
Right.
period. That
Right.
matters a lot, because that foundation is actually built up over there only.
Right.
Built over
And
there only. Yeah.
right. And I've also noticed that students who are very good in mathematics and science subjects, they are a little lagging in terms of the language. And students who are very good in languages, they are not very much interested in science module. So it's like a balance in the society. It's not that everybody should be learning all the languages, isn't it? And
Yes.
subjects.
Yes. Yes. See, you try a lot to learn everything, but there will be something that you must be losing. There will be something that you cannot be master of all things. I mean
Yes,
to say.
true, true. Yes.
So,
That is
it's more of your the thing that you like. If you like something, then you will definitely do well in that particular area.
correct, correct.
So, yeah,
We dive deeper into that particular subject and make
yeah,
a
yeah.
career out of doing something you love. Correct, right. So, so you are a banker and you love mathematics.
Yeah.
But I don't think bankers are really using mathematics in the banking industry. Correct?
See, I agree. But earlier they used to. When computers were not there, then the role of mathematics was there. But
Hmm.
when then these registers and pen and papers were replaced with the computers, then yeah, I agree. The importance of mathematics gone down from there.
Correct, correct. All right. What do you think about today's education system in India? Any thoughts on that?
See, if you are asking me about the education system, then yeah, I can only put my opinion like, see, it should be more of a practical side. Like, see, what we study generally during our school days, that is of no use in our practical life, in our day-to-day life. So it engages our day-to-day life, like, see, No school will teach you how to eat, like how to eat. It is in they teach in kindergarten. But see, in general terms, like it should be like what I find. I'll give my example. When we were in school, in school, we were having like we were been never been given the chance to come out on the stage on podium and deliver a lecture, like nothing. There was no opportunity, I would say. There was no opportunity, and we were feeling like sometimes our teacher called us, please come and elaborate this thing. Then it used to be like he sort of I would say he pointed a gun towards me like that. It used to be a situation like that.
Mhm.
So the exposure should be there. I mean to say, if we this communication part and everything, this actually should be included from day one, from this the boy, when a boy or girl went to school. From there on, it should be. Otherwise, to develop it after a period of time, when you are graduate, then you are because you are seeking, because you are trying to get into some company, reputed company. That is why you are now trying to develop your speaking skills, your communication skills, and all. Then actually, when interviewer takes your talk to you, then he easily recognize you that you are not like uh, original. You are just artificial one. You are trying to communicate, but not in a real terms. In the sense, I mean to say, if that truthness is not there. The truthness is not there because during whole lot of half an hour, 1 hour of that conversation, you try to form a place, or you try to put in something, some kind of mask on your face. You are trying to put, and you are showing something else. You are number 10, or you are showing him that I am at number 100 or number one, like that. So the person who is taking your interview, he is dealing with person like you 10 times or n number of times in a day. So he will definitely recognize you, and he will make you out
Mhm.
of that interview. So I mean to say, if something need to be done for the education system, or in the education system, then it should be like this communication part and speaking skills. All this should be included in our this thing, regular this thing, classes.
Curriculum, right?
Then
Syllabus or curriculum,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Right.
curriculum.
Right.
It
So
should be
even
the
though,
part of our regular curriculum. Yeah.
correct, correct. For example, how to face an interview panel, isn't it? To work on the soft
Yes.
skills as well, how to articulate the knowledge that you have. All these should be
Yes.
taught at a young age itself. And I think children should also be encouraged to face audience.
Right.
Right. Yes. True. 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 All right.
See, what I find, I'm from a school of state government board. The situation of that school was like you'll never get that opportunity to speak in front of 10 people. First of all, a child will never push himself to the audience at his own. He sometimes he need that push from his teacher. Yes, Mr. Vijay, come and deliver a lecture on so and so topic. Then, over the period of time and again, you are practicing the same thing. Then after a stage, you'll find yourself that you are comfortable now. You
Mhm.
can talk on any topic at any time, at any place. Then
Correct.
that hesitancy will not be there with you.
Correct.
I think that matters a lot, because once you see, like me, person like me, what number of sessions I would take, whatever number of sessions I would take, I am going to take on Clapingo or some other platforms. I'm very sure the person who is facing this kind of communication, or this kind of speaking practices from day one, from when he or she went to their school, first from day one, kindergarten or class one, definitely he will be more and more, much more better than me. Always be, because he has got that environment. I need whenever I need to speak, I need to think twice or thrice whether I'm articulating well, or whether I'm able to put my thoughts in an order. All these things will keep on pushing me to not to get that fluency. But yeah, I know practice makes a man perfect. So once I'll keep this pace, keep this practice going on, then definitely one day will come when I'll also be a fluent speaker. But yeah, why to practice after a certain age, or after completing your graduation or PG? It should be in our regular this thing curriculum in our school days. Yeah.
Consistency, isn't it? Consistency
Yes.
is required, right? You studied in
Consistency.
Hindi
Yes.
medium? Did you study in
Yes,
Hindi
I
medium?
studied. Yes, I studied in Hindi medium. The whole thing, even English was also uh,
Taught in
been
Hindi.
taught in
In
Hindi.
Hindi,
It
right?
was like that because the teacher used to read that sentence, and then he used to make us understand in Hindi. So the whole agenda failed there because you are trying to learn English, and you are trying to understand it in a native language, I mean to say Hindi language. Then it is going to be difficult for you because after what I mean to say, see, you cannot develop it in a 1 day or 2 day or 1 year or 30 days. It will develop like a child when a child of 3 month old, with the time when he became 20-year old. Then wh- when he became 20 years old, that takes 20 years of time. Same thing happens with this study as well. What I think. So
True.
that foundation is not there with us.
Correct. So that is something that you would like as an improvement in our current education system.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Correct. Correct. All right. So let me just correct. Is it okay if I tell you a few observations now so that we can correct and
Yes, sir.
proceed?
Yes,
Right.
sir. Yes,
Would
sir.
you mind? Would you mind opening the chat box? Click on the chat box.
Yeah.
Excuse me. WAS. Can you pronounce it for me?
Was.
Correct. So somewhere while you were saying something, I heard it as Waj. So just to ensure that the pronunciation is correct, was. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So which is your
Mhm.
native place? You're
My
born and
native
brought.
place is
Hmm.
my native place is Uttar Pradesh, Prayagraj.
Okay, born and brought up over there. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now I think you were talking about. You having any difficulty? You're all right. All
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, all
Okay.
okay. I was just checking out the chat box.
Oh, that is okay. If it's difficult for you to turn and open the chat box, that is okay. I'll just read it out for you. You can listen. Now you showed me this particular I think expression, right? Like the teachers have to show you a gun or point a gun and ask you to come and speak in front of an audience, isn't it? So you were explaining
Yeah,
that point multiple times, suddenly because you were not getting the word forcefully. So
yeah,
children are
yes, yes,
forcefully, isn't it? Forcefully
yes,
asked
yes.
to come and talk in front of an audience. So the word was forcefully. Now what happens is that if we don't get a word suddenly, we feel that we need to explain it multiple times so that the listener will understand our point. So that tendency
Yeah,
is there
yeah.
for you. That is just because of certain words. Another one, you said children as they grow older, they will start developing. So what you meant is that children will gradually develop these skills. Gradually was the word that you were looking for. So because of
Gradually.
certain lack of vocabulary, you have a tendency of explaining a little too much when the listener has already got your point. Hmm?
Okay, got
Right.
it.
All right. Okay. All right.